Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Nisha and Jacob from Career Guidance and Adolescent Counseling Cell, Alapura. Imagine we are having a high stakes meeting to save our planet. But the person with the biggest wallet and some of the best scientists just walked out of the door. That's exactly what happened on January 7, 2026, when President Donald Trump signed an executive order to withdraw the United States from the UNFCCC and the IPCC. Today, we are breaking down an article by Sri Vasudevan Mugund, the veteran science journalist and editor. We'll explore why this is not just politics as usual. It's a move that reshapes global science and law. Before we talk about the exit, let's talk about the UO, what the US is leaving behind. The UNFCCC, United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. This is the parent treaty for global climate action. It's a framework that gave us the Paris Agreement. The IPCC is Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. This is the world's science jury. It's where thousands of scientists rigorously assess climate risk. Sri Vasudevan Mugund highlights that by leaving this, the US is essentially flying in the dark. Without these seats at the table, the United States loses its say in how global climate policy is written and how science is framed. Now, let's get into the legal grit. While the United States has left the Paris Agreement before, it has never left the UNFCCC, a treaty originally ratified by the Senate. Mukund's profile often looks at how policy impacts science. In this case, the US claims authority to withdraw from 66 international organizations. But legal experts argue that this move flouts or disregards international law and diminishes the nation's credibility on the global stage. Here is where it gets scary for science. The US has already failed to report its emissions data recently. The United States will no longer formally nominate experts for IPCC author teams. While individual US scientists can still help, the country loses its ability to guide the assessments that governments rely on for safety. As a science editor, Mukund frequently discusses the industrial scale of science. Without US participation, the global effort to track greenhouse gases becomes much harder and less transparent. Why we have to bother? The reason is climate change does not respect borders. The US exit complicates the goal of mobilizing $300 billion in climate finance for developing nations. And this is an excuse factor for others too. This move gives the political cover to other hesitant governments to delay their own climate goals. Lastly, the human rights concern. This retreat threatens basic rights to food, water, and a healthy environment for communities globally. Surprisingly, this might hurt the US economy too. Mukund's analysis often touches on the business of science. US businesses may face high risk premiums and carbon border taxes from other countries. They miss out on the economic gains of the global green energy transition. The empty chair is a choice, not a destiny. While the US government pulls back, states, cities, and scientists are carrying the torch. I'm Dr. Nisha and Jacob from Career Guidance and Adolescent Counseling Cell, Alapura. This analysis was based on the expertise of Sri Vasudevan Mukund, a reminder that when science is sidelined, our future is at stake. Stay curious, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.